Lift your lid. Welcome to Swift Talk with Sherry Swift, helping you experience explosive growth, moving from where you are to where you want to be. Say no to mediocrity and yes to the life you want and deserve. Here is your host, best-selling author, performance coach, and speaker, Sherry Swift.
Welcome to Swift Talk with Sherry Swift. I am your host, Sherry Swift. I am so grateful and excited to be back. And I am super excited that you decided to take your most valuable time and plug in to me and to listen and share with me. I know that we have options. We have so many options. And I'm just grateful that you decided to share your time with me. So how about we jump right in and we'll see if I can make it worth your time today. So there's a necessity for entrepreneurial reprogramming, because nobody is coming to make you work when you have your own business, coming to make you show up, coming to make you lead generate, coming to make you follow up. You have to create and maintain habits that will ultimately reflect your success. I am so grateful for a platform to offer exposure to entrepreneurs, startups, and small businesses, and to initiate conversation that provides insight for those looking to make the big leap. So with that being said, I want to welcome to Swift Talk Julie and Patty, the owners and operators of Classic Balloon Decor. Welcome to Swift Talk, Julie and Patty.
Thanks, Sherry. I'm so excited to be here.
Hi, Sherry. I as well.
Hi, ladies. It's so great to have you on the line with me here today. What an awesome and positive and exciting business that you have. I'm excited to speak with you. And we are going to have a twofold conversation today. As I mentioned in the introduction, I want to talk to you about your business and give you so much opportunity to tell all of my listeners where they can find you, how they can leverage you, and how you can make them look like a rock star at their events. And then I also want to make sure that we have a little bit of conversation with our entrepreneurial wannabes, our startups, our people who have great ideas. But you know how it is, ladies. They're scared to death to step out because this stuff is expensive and the money doesn't start flowing all the time real early, does it?
Exactly. It's a challenge.
Yes, it can be. Yes, it can be. So how about we start? Julie, I'm going to start with you, if you don't mind. I'm going to ask you to tell me to describe Classic Balloon Decor. Describe it for me.
Okay, Classic Balloon Decor is a design that creates balloon garlands, balloon columns that you see a lot of at stores and outside of homes when they're doing those prom walkouts, or garlands where they're air-filled balloons that they're set up like a garland, but they swag. So you get the drape look, and it's a more elegant approach to balloons that's opposite of maybe balloon twisters.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, because do me a favor and explain. Help me to understand, Patty, what's the difference between a balloon twister and what you guys do?
A balloon twister, normally balloon twisters are usually for entertainment. They're clowns, but the twisters usually are for entertainment, but they do have some twisters that are balloon decorators that can make a big teddy bear or some sort. But what's different from us is we decorate almost like a floral when you have a wedding and you want flowers everywhere, but instead we replace it with absolutely spectacular balloon decor.
Oh, that is fantastic. So let me just make sure before I move on from this so we can have complete clarity. The balloon twisters are the folks that are driving our kids crazy or driving us crazy because our kids are trying to get over to them because they want a dog or they want a cat.
Exactly.
Or they want to. So these are the folks that create the something out of a balloon, whereas you guys are bringing decor into a space and decorating with balloons.
Exactly. Yes, you got it.
That is amazing. That's fantastic. Okay, so where did this idea come from?
Oh, this is Julie. The idea came from when my sister was pregnant with her son Kyle, who's now 16, and I had this vision that I wanted a teddy bear balloon created of all balloons. And at the time, I wasn't a balloon decorator, but I thought if I saw that vision, somebody out here would know what I meant. So I went to a few balloon stores that we had locally, and they didn't have an idea what I was talking about. So, of course, I never got what I wanted because no one could do what I wanted. But one day we were at a warehouse, used to be Decor's on Woodward. We went to Decor's, and I peeped over in the corner, and I saw this old magazine rack, and I saw a balloon magazine that had this gigantic, what was it? No, it was a gigantic dragon made of balloons. And I said, that's what I want to do. I read that magazine from cover to cover, and I started taking classes from that point on.
Wow. So you want to talk about finding a market that wasn't oversaturated already, right?
Right.
I mean, like when you find something that you appreciate and then you figure out, wow, gold mine, nobody else is doing this.
Yes.
It might be time to jump in, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's awesome. Okay, tell me, who are your customers, and typically who do you help? Who's calling you for service?
This is Julie. We help event planners, project coordinators, consumers, nonprofit organizations, and anyone looking for balloon decor. And we help them see the vision that they're looking for unique types of decor. So when they call us, we're here, we deliver, we give them things to think outside the box. And that's pretty much what we do.
That's fantastic. It sounds like it is so much fun. What do you love most about it, Patty? What do you love about your work, Patty, the most?
Honestly, the customers' expression when they walk into the hall or the banquet hall, and they are so surprised at how we transform the room and how we use the balloons. So you just don't get the 3 balloons on the string, the latex balloons, but we broaden there. And we've always have customers that said, you exceeded my expectation. I was not expecting it to look like this. So to me, that is the joy I get when I hear their compliment of our balloon decor.
How long you guys been doing this, ladies? Somebody jump in and tell me, how long have you been balloon decorating? This is amazing. How long have you been doing
This is Julie. I think I started right after, I think in 2000, maybe 2005. And I went for my certification. There's a certified balloon artist certificate you can get. It's intensive training. So I've been actually working with balloons professionally since 2007. Well, no, 2005, because I went to training in 2005. Yeah.
Okay. So 2005, you went to training. Okay. And so I'm a business coach, ladies. And so what I do is I partner with individuals and businesses to help them to reach their goals, to go from where they are to where they really want to be. And, I'd like to think that I have talked to a lot of people about a lot of things in many different industries. And you just told me something that I did not know, which is that there is a balloon certification, which makes perfect sense, because in order to do something, to do the thing correctly, right? And to be respected and validated in your industry, thou shalt go and receive an accreditation.
Yes.
And that is what makes you, rock star, different than other people.
Right.
Because, right?
Right. I'm well trained.
Yes, that is fantastic. So you went and you got this certification or accreditation, and you decided, okay, I'm going to do this. Tell me, from an entrepreneurial perspective, what was the greatest challenge that you faced when you launched? What was your greatest and here's what I want you to do. I want you to speak for a second into the heart and the head of the young man or the young woman that's out there that has a really fantastic idea and they really want to step out. They want to take the leap. but they need to hear from somebody who is enjoying the success that look, it hadn't always been like this, right?
Right,
So what
right.
was the greatest challenge that you
I
faced?
think for me, the greatest challenge was once I learned the skill and I became certified, I had to learn what my value was. And we have so many new entrepreneurs that are in the balloon business and they're competing with the price and they're not actually knowing what their value is. So they may mark something
Mm-hmm.
down and they're not getting their true value for doing all the work that they do for these people. So me having to find my value was different. I had to learn how to, okay, I love doing this, but I couldn't keep doing it for free.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I learned how to get money for it, then I had to learn how to get a profit from it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the hardest part. And I think that's the part that moved us slow.
Okay.
Because right now we're moving to the points where we can buy things and be in buildings. But before then, we couldn't do any of that because we were really doing it for free.
Oh, listen, I get it. I get it. You know what? I think that one of the challenges, ladies, is that what brings us into entrepreneurship and the decision to step into our own business venture is that we have a passion for something. It's not usually money. It's usually a passion that leads people out into a business opportunity for themselves. And because we have a passion for it, more often than not, we are willing to do it for no cost. We're willing to do it for no cost because we feel like, maybe it was a gift, something that God gave us, this, that, the other, and so we're willing to tithe our time and do it. And maybe perhaps we have tithed our time in the past to do it. And you are
Right.
so right that it is a necessity to stop giving your gifts away for free and to make sure
Right.
that you are clear on your value proposition, because there will always be, won't there, discounters around you who are willing to discount it. And sometimes, did you find that you just had to say no and walk away from opportunities?
Yes, we had to learn that, and it was okay. We had to learn it was okay that if you have a customer that wants you to be undervalued, then we learned that the referrals were undervalued. We just had a lot to learn, and like I said, I think our business would have went further a long time ago had we knew and were aware of our value. It just took a lot of me learning, going to those classes. The balloon industry is awesome with teaching you how to learn and price and job costs. That by the time I learned all that, then you start seeing progress. But before then, yes, it was always free or okay, all right.
And then it's funny how when that happens, you build up this ridiculous resentment. Like when your friends call you and ask you to do something for free, you're like, I wish you would stop asking me to do this for free because this is how I make money. And, the reality is look, you set that expectation up, right? At any point you can telling people it's free.
Right. You do. You set it up, and then you have to break it. And what the introduction was when I came out of it was I had to let my friends know in order for me to be around for you, I have to charge rent. I have to make money to pay the rent. I have to make money to replace that machine, and they start understanding it. So now some of my best customers are my friends.
Yeah, as it should be. A referral-based business is, we know that we're doing well when 75 to 80% of our business is referral-based.
Yes.
And that's when we work so hard, right?
Yes.
So that's when we're celebrating the idea and the vision a little bit more.
Right.
So listen, Patty, tell me about what makes me decide to call Balloon Décor as opposed to ABC Decor that specializes in balloons as well. Tell me about your differentiator.
Good question. I would think a lot of times when customers call us, they're undecided. They don't really know what they want. And I believe we capture their trust and integrity to know that we will deliver top-notch service. I think we give them different designs they haven't seen before. It's just professional. Let me see. And I just think it's something that we just give them the wow factor. It's kind of like when I said, when a client comes to us after we've decorated and said, wow, I wasn't expecting that. And then they keep coming back and they keep referring us. But I really do believe when they call Top Notch Balloons Creations, they're looking for something different, something unique, and that wow factor.
And it also sounds like you guys specialize in consultation.
Yeah.
So that's a huge piece. Like, somebody like me, I joke and I tell people all the time, listen, I am a visionary in business. However, if you ask me where that chair should go, it's going to take us about 6 hours to figure it out because I don't know. I don't know where the chair should go. I don't know where the stinking photo should go. Don't ask me about the table. If the room is empty, it's probably going to be empty for months with me. I do not have that vision, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And so if I called you all and said, I'm planning on having this type of party, can you tell me what I need? And I bet you get a lot of those kind of phone calls.
All day.
Yes, we do. I used to be back, years ago, I actually received a certification for event planning. I don't do it now, but basically a lot of times when the clients call us, I'll just basically say, hey, this is what you need. What about this? Do you remember this? Or what about this? And they're like, oh, I didn't think about that. That's a good question. And then they start asking me, what's your opinion on this? So a lot of times we get clients or customers that really are not sure what type of decor they want. They do have a vision of, so an example is, I'm having an 80s party. All they know is they're having an 80s party, but they can't imagine what type of decorations we could do with the balloons. So here we come in and let them know, hey, we could do this. We could make a Rubik's Cube. We can make a gold chain. And they're like, oh, I didn't think you could do that with balloons. So that's where our expertise come in.
So I am, again, the consultation is so important. And I think that has to be one of your differentiators because, again, me without the vision, I'm calling in and I am 150% looking for direction. So I'm excited for you and your clients that you guys offer that type of direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think what captures a lot of our event planners, and we're troubleshooters too. Like when we get to the event, they paid us to come out. We're normally there before them and we finish before them, but we always seem to get them at the end when they're coming in and something happens, some trouble happens with them. And a good example is we had one event planner. She locked her keys in the car. Now we had the option of packing up and leaving because we were done. She knows that we do our work on time and we're out of there before any guest shows up. But instead of leaving her, we said, oh, you know what? Let's see if we can find a car jack. What are those? A Slim Jim. We haven't heard of that in the 70s.
Yeah.
But my mind said, let's find an auto place that has a Slim Jim. I called the local auto places. One guy said, we actually have one. So we left the hall, went and bought the Slim Jim, got back to her. We helped her pop that car up. Pop the door open. She was able to unload and get that event put together before her guests got there. And that's the kind of bond we make with customers because when we see them struggling, because we come set, but we see a lot of people that want to decorate or are event planners that they bring a whole lot in and they have this just them. And if we're free, we say, listen, you got a half an hour with us. We'll help you get these tables put up because you don't have that much time left. So those are the people that come back and back and back, and not because they said, oh, I got free help. It's just that they know if I'm ever in a bind, Top Notch will stay by me.
See, you know what? And I'm going to tell you something. That's the difference in family owned, sometimes small business, entrepreneurial business. People will come in and they will roll their sleeves up and they will help you out where they need to. That makes a huge difference to the results of an event.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's awesome. That's amazing. One more quick question for you ladies. I want to make sure that my listeners are clear. If I'm having what type of event, I should call you? Are they birthday parties? Are they weddings? Who are you serving?
We serve anything. We had from child support ending, birthday celebrations to divorce. We will, if you have an event for your dog, any event you have, we can come up with a design for it. If you're looking for if you're looking for event decorating, for any event you have, we can come up with a design for it.
Okay. So it doesn't matter.
So we're not limited. We do funerals. We've done funerals.
Wow.
So it's no limit. If you call us and you say, hey, somebody passed, can you make me a balloon cross or can you do a balloon release? We're there.
So ladies, I understand that you guys offer and do a little bit of nonprofit work. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, we do. Our local vendor has an application that we give our customers. They fill out the application, and if they approve the balloon supplies, we decorate for free. And most of the time, if they don't approve it, we'll do it for free anyway. But we're looking for nonprofits that need us because a lot of people don't know we're out there, and we would like nonprofit organizations to reach out to us so we can provide balloon decor.
Oh, that is so wonderful. So if I'm a nonprofit and I'm having an event, I should reach out to you all. You all have some type of form or something that you're going to provide to me?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And there's a possibility that you guys are going to make my event beautiful and amazing at no cost.
At no cost.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
we just want to give back to the community.
Okay, so that was going to be one of my questions is what is your give back? So that is your give back, and that is huge. That is huge.
Right.
I'm hoping that is just spreading out to all of our listeners and that your phones will start blowing up. Real quick, before we get into our final details, can you tell me what's the fastest and best phone number for people to reach you guys?
Sure. We have a 1-800 number. It's 1-800-873-9651. It's our answering service. And we don't miss any phone calls. They notify me immediately, and then we pick up the phone and call back.
Okay, perfect. And then what's the best email address to reach you?
The best email is the topnotchballoon.creations@gmail.com.
All right. Okay. Well, just hang on tight because I hope your phone started ringing off the hook.
Me too.
That is fantastic. I am so excited for my listeners to have the opportunity to reconnect with you and your product. And I think that most of us, because this is such a fantastic new service, not new to me. I'm just going to tell you the truth, new to me. I'm like looking to have a party just so I can have balloon decor now. And so I think that it would be fantastic if we could jump online. Is there some place where my listeners can go and to check out some of your work? Do you have a Facebook page or a website?
Yes. The website page is the www.topnotchballooncreation.com, and our Facebook page is Top Notch Balloon Creation /CBA. We're on Instagram, Twitter too. Everywhere.
So that's fantastic. If one of my listeners, very often on the show when businesses come in, ladies, they will offer a discount as a result of our listeners connecting to you as a result of the podcast. Would you guys be willing to do that?
Yes, Sherry, we would. We're offering 20% off if they call us and mention your Swift Talk. And also we do have a discount for prom walkout, $250, and that's posted on our webpage and our Facebook page.
Okay. So what I want my listeners to know is that if you'll make sure to check out my podcast notes are going to have a few pictures of the product. It's going to have links to connect you to these rock star women, and you will be able to click on those links and get directly to them on all of their social media platforms. I want to thank you, Julie, and thank you, Patty, for being my guest on Swift Talk today.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you.
Okay, so thank you. So thank you to my guest today for sharing all of your knowledge and expertise. There is no question that this platform for me is all about connecting more people and connecting many together in order to be a resource for more, and for many. My goal is explosive connections that create explosive growth in order to be a life-impacting resource for many. Bring somebody along, you guys. Life is simply delicious, my friends. Let's bring a big slice of it together and enjoy it. Until next time.
You've been listening to Swift Talk with Sherry Swift. If you would like to schedule time with Sherry, download the show notes and much, much more. Find it all at www.sherryswift.com.